Welcome to Geopointers, a video series highlighting key Geopointe functionality. Welcome back to Geopointers, and today we're going to pick up from one of our previous videos around territory analysis. And you can see here that we'd undertaken some territory analysis around Cook County, Chicago. We have a number of hospitals that we potentially might want to go and visit. And as per that last video, we'd actually highlighted that our largest contract is with this Northwestern Memorial Hospital account. So what I want to do first off is actually add that into a trip I'm planning within territory. So the way I can do that is using our info panel here. We can roll down to the actions framework, which is below, and we could add that to route using one of our most common actions, the add to route action. Now if I come back to the control panel, you can see that there's a green diamond icon, and you can see here that there's a Northwest Memorial Hospital has been added in as my first trip. We also have other ways to add stops into our trip as well, and one of the common ways is to use the table view below. You can see here this table view represents everything that's mapped up on the map, and we could select contract value and order by contract value. We can see Northwestern Memorial Hospital is at the top there. So now I might want to select the next 4 or 5 accounts, and using what we call a list action. So if I read across the top here, we say apply action to all selected records, and then hit add to all to route. This list action enables us to action things upon mass as well. Now what it's done here is it's brought it in alphabetical order, which isn't necessarily the most optimal. You can see it's taken me all the way across Chicago. I've got a complete trip time of 2 hours 26 minutes. I'll potentially be in the car, and we want to optimize that. Now we do have a handy optimize checkbox which we can select, and what that does is it keeps the first and last records in place. It does assume that you know where you want to start and end your day, but for all the other records as part of the trip, it will optimize the order of those so that we're in the car as least as possible. You can see here we have shaved off probably about half an hour from our trip time. Equally, once we've done that, we can actually apply a schedule to it as well. So I can select schedule here within the routing panel, and these blue links appear. Now if I select one of those blue links, it allows me to put a start time and a duration per each meeting. And if I do that across maybe the second one here and put a start time at 9:45, it actually takes into account drive time between each one of those appointments as well, and we can see that represented in grey between those two meeting stops of 18 minutes, and it's proactively highlighting that I'm going to be late for that meeting. So this is really handy for those people who are going to different territories on different weeks and don't necessarily have an understanding of traffic patterns, that sort of thing. You can use our tool ahead of time to really get an understanding of where there might be conflicts, and make sure your appointments that you put in place can be met with appropriate driving time. And once we've completed that exercise, we can obviously save that for a specific date. So if I put it on the 28th, and I can call it whatever I want, and save it. Now once saved, that route then persists within Geopointe, and you can recall it to make changes you deem fit. It's also enactable within your mobile device as well, which we're coming to in a subsequent video, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Thanks for stopping by. We hope this video has been useful. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, where you will find more helpful tips and tricks.